What's going on? Today's video is going to be kind of different. I'm doing a little short review of the Speedway Ledger. Normally I don't do reviews, but seeing how there's no reviews in the US on this thing, I figured I might as well put one up, put my thoughts up. Real quick, here's the specs. Let's see, you got a single motor 500 watt continuous 1360 max brushless motor, 48 volts, 15.6 amp hour LG battery pack, 749 watt hours. It weighs 41 pounds, 19 kilograms. Charge is about 7 hours on 2 amps. Mileage claimed is 27 miles, 45 kilometers. Max speed is between 20 to 28 miles per hour, 45 to 50 kilometers an hour. That's claimed. This is given with a 60 kilometer rider, 132 pounds, 25 degrees of ambient temperature, if that even matters, 10 miles per hour constant speed. Gradeability, it says, is approximately 30%. I would say that is true if you're under 150 pounds or 68 kilograms. I would be a no if you're not, because I weigh about 180, and I know for a fact it ain't getting me up hills. Max load 246 pounds. Yeah, that would work. I got a friend that's like over 300 pounds. He can ride it. Let's see. Here's my thoughts in no particular order. We'll go from the pros here. Let's see. So I picked this up from Minimotors, California. Went to their shop directly, so they allowed me to test ride a few things. Test rode a Minimotors 4 Pro before deciding on this one. This guy, I gotta say, has much better suspension. The larger 8.5-inch tires do make a difference. Let's see, what else? The ABS, actually, which the Mini 4 Pro does not have, definitely does make a nice difference. Let's see here. So far, I've got almost 22 miles on it, or 21 miles on it. So, you know, this is a pretty kind of an early review. Let's say the torque right now is pretty similar to single motor scooters. It's much faster than like your average 9-bot or like a Xiaomi M365, but it's not going to be anywhere close to a Dualtron or any dual motor scooter. Let's see what else. Real world top speed is actually pretty accurate. I've taken this up to 26. My wife, who is about 100 pounds, can easily take it up to 28. She can take it up to 30. Real world long range, obviously I haven't completely tested the battery. I would say that's somewhat accurate. Let's see. Longest ride I've taken is about 15 miles and used about maybe 40% of the battery, mostly flat. It was pretty decent, actually. I think a lighter rider could definitely hit the advertised 34 miles, 55 kilometers. Going on, suspension is much better than the Mini 4 Pro. Heavier riders will definitely like the Ledger, since you know, the suspension is nice, and compared to a 09 you will not bottom out. Let's see, the tubeless tires are a nice feature. They're very durable. Fit and finish is on par with the other Minimotors scooter line. The eye controller is really nice. Don't mind the construction back here. That's going to be going on all day. Let's see, what else? The drum brakes on here. It has a single drum brake. Works very well. Also comes with an ABS feature, which actually I think works great. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but seems to work just fine. The LEDs, as you can see, are nice and classy. The front light is pretty much useless for night riding, so you're gonna want a headlight if you ride at night. One nice feature is the brake lights flash and are brake activated, so that's kind of nice. Let's see, going on. Let's see. Oh, one nice feature is the Ledger's handlebar, if you can see that, has a groove in the bottom so that it will not rotate. So once you lock it into place, the actual handlebar is not going to rotate with the tracking of the front wheel, which is a nice feature. Some of the other scooters in this price range do not have that. Lastly, my last pro is the new folding mechanism on the Speedway. Is simple, effective, much better than the pin system used on their larger scooters. If you don't mind me going over, I've got a Speedway 5 here that uses the pin system, so the new one is better. Let's see, what else? Cons. Oh, big con is, of course, this is like any other scooter in this price range. I hate the handlebars with the little sliding release mechanism. The issue is that if you like tight handlebars, you lose the folding mechanism or the folding capabilities of this. If you like the folding capability, you're always going to have it somewhat loose. And let's see, finally, who's going to want this scooter? Well, people who are looking for an upgrade, obviously, on the standard 9-bot or M365. People who are considering potentially 08s, 09s, or the Turbo Wheel Dart, or the Fluid Freeride Horizon. This will stack up right alongside of it. It's a little bit more expensive, so you are going to pay a little bit more for the branding and the fit and finish, but it is definitely a nicer scooter, and the suspension is nicer than the 09 on the back end, because you will not be bottoming out on the shocks as much. Let's see, and that's about it. So thanks for watching. Hope it didn't take too much of your time. It's a nice scooter in the $1,000 price range. Obviously, it takes somebody committed, I guess, to scooting. But yeah, it's a pretty nice choice if you're thinking about a $1,000 scooter. All right, thanks for watching.